How to forgive. That's a real, I'm not trying to be funny, but that was a real question. That was a real question. And how to forgive. Okay, well, if it's a real question, then let me give you a real comment. It's a choice. You forgive by making a choice. And once you make a choice, then that's all you need to do. From that point on, everything is open to you. You have to make that decision over and over again and again. So when the person is in your face, you're reminding yourself that you made a choice to forgive when the situation comes up and you're telling the story of what took place. Remember, you're making a decision. You've made a choice that you're going to forgive. When you're recanting it, when you're replaying it, when you are reliving it in your head, remember, you've made the choice that you're going to forgive. But what's the perk? What's the perk? The perk is that you stop being somebody else's, the mood I'm in. You stop being somebody else's, beep. Stop being a slave to something that's not checking for you. Stop being the person that's going to lay themselves down like a welcome mat for abuse and rejection because you choose not to make a choice to help yourself heal, become more flexible and stronger in your healing process and progress with being supported in your self-care, interested in your own healing, because unforgiveness lays the groundwork for maladies in your biochemistry that then get a chance to play out in your cells, in your body. So then when you start to have things that you just, I don't talk about it, I don't deal with it, all you're doing is helping to restrain your cell's biological normal process. That's all we do. God bless you. That's all you're doing, giving your cells opportunity to have biochemistry act awry so that maladies can come up and support illness in your body, while whatever it was, is free, clear, and doing whatever the heck they're doing without the situation impacting them the way that you have signed up, nourished it, and nurtured it to impact you on all types of scales. For what reason? You think by closing your mouth and shutting down your voice and playing like you're blind and acting like you're deaf and just shutting off living your expanded featured performances, as in like, I'm gonna play small, I'm gonna be a deaf mute when it comes to this person, when it comes to this environment. You think that's for your best and highest good? You think that's what your mothers took time to birth you for? That's what you broke water to come up out the womb for? That's what you think? You think that that's what God gave you the ability to have another day to breathe in and breathe out just so that you can play small, that you can support abuse of yourself by acting like you doing something big, by not forgiving somebody else? No, sis, brother, no. No. So how do you forgive? You forgive by making a choice, by choosing that that's what you're going to do and staying in that position, setting that as your space and reminding yourself that, one, I'm not here to be something to be used as a puppet. I'm not here to support abuse of myself and allow somebody else to come and therefore abuse me further. I'm not here for any of that. Thereby, I'm going to forgive not for the person, but clearly for me, because number one, I'm worth it. I'm deserving. I'm enough to move through the moment, learn from what I made my errors in, learn from that, and then continue. Not learn from it, limit and shrink, learn from it, expand, and just go through this situation and realize this is where I made my error. Because you're going to get intuitive guidance that says, hold on, you push past that. That's a choice. So now what we're going to do is choose not to ignore intuitive guidance. We're going to choose not to act like it doesn't matter. It's okay. I don't have to deal with them anyway. No. That's nice that you said that, because the other people that you're dealing with are catching that negative emotion, that shut down. Now, when they're looking to talk to you and certain things come up, you are nowhere to be found. You are delayed or just non-responsive. They don't deserve that. You don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. It's a whole new situation. How do you forgive? You make a choice. That's how you forgive. one moment at a time, one now moment at a time. I'll do another supportive space and air out what a now is so that we can all have clarity together what now is, because I know that seems to trip people up as well. All right, so peace, y'all.